Today, I want to show you a faster, smarter way to turn your long YouTube videos into attention-grabbing Instagram Reels and TikToks without living in Premiere editing timelines for hours. It used to be that you had to manually crop, scrub, and reformat everything on your phone or computer for vertical platforms. Now, with the right approach and the right tools, you can repurpose a single long-form video into a stack of vertical clips that actually perform well. Let's walk through the whole thing, from the mindset to the practical steps, and I'll also share a tool that makes the entire pipeline way less painful. First thing, why should you even bother repurposing your content across different platforms? Posting on only one platform is like leaving money on the table because your audience exists across Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter too. Short-form platforms reward quick hooks and high watch time, so slicing up your long interviews or podcasts will expand reach and drive traffic back to your main channel. But it's definitely not enough to just upload the same landscape file everywhere you go and expect success. The biggest technical consideration is the aspect ratio because YouTube is landscape rectangle while Reels and TikTok demand portrait vertical 9:16. That means you absolutely have to reframe the shot, pick the right moments, and add readable subtitles that fit that vertical canvas perfectly. Traditionally, you'd open an editing app, create a new 9:16 project, and then manually drag the frame around to keep the speaker centered as they move. This works, but it's incredibly repetitive and slow, especially when you're dealing with longer video episodes that need a lot of cuts. To give you context, the common manual workflow involves importing the long video, scrubbing to the segment you want, and trimming the in and out points. Then you change project settings to 9:16 and use transform tools to shift the horizontal position so the main speaker remains visible in the shot. You repeat this reframing process every single time the speaker changes or the shot demands a new look, and then you export everything cleanly. On mobile apps, you can often do this for free, but you frequently have to deal with annoying ads or persistent watermarks unless you pay for an upgrade. More powerful desktop applications cost money and still require a significant amount of hands-on work for every individual clip you create. For creators pumping out multiple clips per week, that manual process quickly becomes a massive and unsustainable time sink for your business. This is precisely where a smarter, semi-automated approach becomes absolutely necessary for scaling your content output effectively. An AI-powered tool can take your long video, find the high-impact moments, and automatically turn them into perfectly vertical-ready clips for you. Crucially, it is not some one-click black box that gives you unusable footage. It always gives you the control to review and tweak everything suggested. Compared to constantly editing in other apps, the main advantages of this method are unparalleled speed and the ability to work at scale across many videos. Instead of one clip taking 20 minutes of fiddling, you can generate a whole batch of optimized clips in just a few minutes flat. Let me walk you through a realistic flow that mixes the best of manual touches with AI grunt work, handling the heavy lifting for you. Step 1 is to always start with the original clean landscape file and save a copy without any burnt-in subtitles attached to it whatsoever. This clean copy allows you to crop and add fresh, perfectly formatted captions that suit the vertical aspect ratio later on in the process. Next, you must decide your clips by thinking about the short-form audience who demands the hook right up front in the first second. Your goal for every clip should be getting to the main punchline or key insight within the first 5 to 10 seconds to effectively stop the scroll. The AI's auto-editing feature can actually surface these prime moments for you by analyzing viewer engagement or detecting peaks in speech energy. If you were doing this manually, step 3 is changing the project aspect to 9:16 and manually dragging the frame to keep the speaker perfectly centered no matter what. With the right tool, the AI proposes a solid 9:16 crop that usually keeps the main subject centered by default, though you can still manually tweak it. The absolute key here is ensuring that all important visual elements like faces or on-screen graphics stay safely inside that vertical safe area. Step 4 is adding readable captions because mobile viewers are almost always watching with the sound off, making subtitles absolutely non-negotiable. When repurposing, you shouldn't just shrink the old captions. You must reflow them so the lines are short and immediately easy to digest on a small screen. The smart tool auto-generates captions and positions them specifically to avoid covering up faces or any essential visual information that matters on screen. Step 5 is to export everything with a matching resolution and frame rate to your original source file to maintain maximum clarity across the board. Remember that the standard vertical resolution for platforms like Reels and TikTok is generally 1080 by 1920 pixels for crisp viewing. Finally, step 6 is scheduling and publishing, which is an underrated part of staying consistent with your posting frequency every week. You can automate publishing across connected platforms by telling the AI how often you want to post according to a preset content calendar. This automation frees you up to focus entirely on high-level content strategy instead of getting bogged down in repetitive upload logistics every single day. A few quick hands-on tips I always use start with hooking the viewer early. If a clip doesn't land in the first 8 seconds, just cut it entirely. You need to keep some context, but always treat Reels and TikToks as short ads for your main content by teasing the full episode in the bio link. Always keep the audio clean, meaning if there's distracting background noise, you should reclip a cleaner moment or use specialized audio cleanup tools. Make absolutely certain your subtitles never overlap important on-screen text or the speaker's face, which instantly ruins readability for everyone watching. Comparing this to manual tools like Premiere Rush or InShot highlights the massive difference in time efficiency when you start working at scale. Manual editors are great for a single, heavily customized clip, but they become prohibitively slow when you need dozens of repurposed videos from one source. Regarding cost, some mobile editors are free but come with constant ads and watermarks, while professional suites require a recurring subscription to unlock full features. A purpose-built automation tool isn't necessarily free, but its real value comes from paying back your time investment much faster than any manual editor can. The biggest differentiator is the smart selection. Manual editors won't tell you which 30-second moments are most likely to perform well for your specific audience. The AI surfaces potentially viral moments and can even generate variations, allowing for more creative experimentation with significantly less personal effort required. Do not take this to mean you should never touch a manual editor again, because you still need them for complex motion graphics or precise custom audio mixing. This smarter approach perfectly complements existing workflows by having AI handle the tedious clipping, captioning, and scheduling parts for you. To see it in action, upload your hour-long interview, let the AI generate 20 clip candidates, and then manually review to pick the best 6 hooks for posting. You can then tweak the final 9:16 framing, adjust any captions for tone, and schedule those 6 clips to post across all your platforms for the entire following month. In the time it would take you to manually edit just one clip, you've now successfully prepped an entire month's worth of optimized content for release. The final strategic note is that platform distribution directly rewards high retention, meaning your editing and hook placement are the most critical decisions you make. Get to the main point quickly, keep curiosity high throughout, and always make sure there is an obvious next step for the viewer, like hitting the link or following. Think of using Reels and TikTok as powerful discovery engines to funnel engaged people toward your deeper engagement hub, which is your main YouTube channel. So, if you're still doing everything manually but want to batch produce high-performing vertical clips, try blending your editor with an AI tool for selection and automation. This specific blend will save you countless hours and significantly help you get more eyes on all of your valuable, full-length work every single week. If you'd like, I can certainly walk you through a screen-by-screen demo of how I set up a job in that specific tool and how I fine-tune the suggested clips for you next time.